Now we're recording.
You're recording now, you sure?
Absolutely. Come on, let's go.
I think you can put that word in anywhere. It's like a spicy word, isn't it? That you
What?
can just
Yeah.
scatter around in different sentences.
What,
everywhere.
you can put it anywhere?
Yep. My favourite ever sentence I ever heard anybody say was the f***ing f***ers
No, the fuckers.
They're f***s.
You. The fucking fuckers, they're all
Now I want to hear that beeped. I'd like to hear that sentence just beeped. Just beep, 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 beep. Maybe like Morse code for f***ers.
Right, okay, we're back. Episode 29, I think. I'm pretty sure it's episode 29. We'll go with episode 29.
Yeah.
Cheek Thrills, episode 29, podcast. We're here, yay!
Yeah, we're in the kitchen.
Right, you've got, we're back in the submarine again.
Yeah.
You've got me, Rob. You've got Adam.
Hello.
And you've got Graham.
Hello.
And you've got Raven.
Hello.
And here we go again. Right, very, very quickly. What came in this week? It was a big week this week. All-Star Batman number 8, Batman 19, Batwoman number 1, Deadpool the Duck number 5. God.
You'll be pleased to know that was the last one.
Yay. Excalibur Epic Collection.
I really don't care. I just couldn't care less.
Two characters that you just don't care about.
No.
You like the one that's out next month?
What's that?
Deadpool versus Punisher.
Oh yeah, I'll read that.
Right, carrying on. Green Arrow 19, Green Lanterns 19, Guardians of the Galaxy 18, Harley Quinn 16, I Hate Fairyland Volumes 1 and 2 trade paperbacks. Got them
Awesome.
back in stock again.
Brilliant.
They keep going out, I keep selling them, and we have to get them back in again.
Well, that is what you do. You
I
are a
know.
shopkeep.
I know. Justice League 17, Monsters Unleashed number 5, Nightwing 17, Poe Dameron number 12, Superman 19, Uncanny X-Men 19, and Uncanny Avengers 21. That was just the big stuff that we got in.
Big week.
It was a big week. There was tons of it. I haven't read an awful lot this week. I've been busy here and watching TV.
Oh, it's first world problems.
Hard life, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I'm knackered. I read a few bits.
He looks tired.
Yeah, it's amazing how tired you can get just sitting down,
Sitting, reading comics. You know,
reading comics. and
I
going,
wish. I wish I had time to read comics in the comic shop,
I know,
but I don't.
Is that all you want? Yeah, beep. That'd be £5, please. It's easy, isn't it? It's not hard, is it?
I like that he added the beep.
Yeah.
as well. It's-
Beep.
Yeah.
Because
you got to beep it.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah. Beep it.
Finished?
Yes.
Right.
For now.
Can we talk about comics now?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I'd rather talk about something else, but
Go on then. What would you rather talk about?
nah, I'm joking. I've got nothing prepared.
Exactly. Your brain is completely empty. We all know that.
Yeah. All I really want to do is go back to reading that comic. That's all I
well,
can
you
think
can't.
about.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. All right.
Right. Batman 19. It's the continuation I Am Bane story.
Okay.
yeah.
Bane's come to Gotham and he's really miffed with Batman.
He's a little bit annoyed.
It was another really good issue. They've completely twisted it on its head with Nightfall that they did in the 90s, where Bane blew up Arkham Asylum and let all of the inmates go and then let Batman fight his way through all of them.
Yeah.
Then he got to the end and Bane broke Batman's back.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
You're supposed to say that before.
It was 20 years ago.
I know. I think it's a bit late now for spoiler warnings on that.
So, this one, it's the complete reverse. Batman has made Bane go through all of the villains again in order to fight him.
Okay.
Which didn't quite work because Bane just basically wiped the floor with everybody.
Yeah.
But it was a good story. I'm enjoying it.
Cool.
It's fun. Batwoman 1 came out. Again, it's pretty good. Batwoman, it can kick the out of Batman, I think. She's that much of a good tactical fighter. She's pretty cool. The first issue was alright. Have you read it yet, Raven?
No, I've read the Rebirth number 1, but not the actual number 1.
Okay. What else? Deadpool the Duck. You know you read it.
I did.
Go on then.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Right. You've got 3 people here. No.
How many issues
Right?
has there been?
5.
Right, so we ask him every week.
Right,
And every
yeah.
week he goes, it's good.
I know.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Right,
because
but
and that's
right,
the-
I just want to set it up, right? You've got me and Adam that don't give a about Deadpool or Howard the Duck.
And that's
you've
why-
got Raven that doesn't give a about Deadpool, but for some reason loves Howard the Duck.
Right.
So, convince us why we should read it.
No, because it doesn't matter what I say, you will not be convinced. That's why all I say is it was good, which it was. It was a fun little comic. It was a silly little story, which I know you haven't got
Right, is it Howard the Duck dressing up as Deadpool?
No.
Or is it...
No, they get merged together.
Right. Permanently?
No. No, they end up being back to normal by the end of the series.
Oh, right, so now we haven't got to read it then.
Yeah, so you haven't got to read it. Yeah, you don't have to read it, you don't have to care.
Boom.
If you're not interested,
It was
don't
good.
worry about it. But, you know, I quite liked it. It's better than the current Deadpool series that's going at the moment. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a completely different writing team on that. Than,
No idea. I don't
but
know.
yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It was a fun little story. It was, you know, just one of those throwaway comics that you read. You don't have to worry too much about. You don't, you know, can have a laugh at it and then just put it away and that's it. You don't have to go back to it again.
Should we do it as a read of the week?
No, because you're.
It doesn't matter.
I know that
You do it as a read of the week. I just won't read it anyway.
No, because two of you won't read it. One tends to not read the read of the week anyway. So
I've read every single one of them.
there's not much point in doing anything Deadpool. on the
No,
read
that's a
of the week.
lie. I did
We
miss
have
one of those
done-
Deadpool ones. I couldn't finish it.
We have done a Deadpool read of the week, and to be fair, I did quite enjoy it.
First one,
Dead
Dead
Presidents
Presidents,
one,
was okay.
Yeah, that was that's the strongest story so far in the current run of Deadpool.
I've got to say though, he's hard to read.
I tell you
Because
what
he
you need
just
to do is
doesn't
right
shut up.
because
Yes.
you
That's the only issue I have with
if you
it.
can't get your head around that, there's no
Yeah.
point in you reading
No,
Deadpool
no,
because he's one of those characters that just keeps going on and on
Yeah,
and on and
yeah.
on. And you're sort of, oh, shut up!
'Cause you
Somebody
turn-
shoot him in the head for
You turn
Christ's sake.
you turn the page, and then it's just a wall of text, and it's just, I've got to read all that. And then you turn the page again, it's just a wall of text.
Yeah,
And then someone
and if-
shoots him in the head.
And
And then he's still talking. It doesn't matter.
And if that's your thirst for, you're not going to get the
No,
humour that's in the book. But I've said before, it's not the strongest right.
right exactly. You've said in the past that he used to be better. It
Yeah.
used to be more violent. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Find a story that's not in the current line, like
Right.
whether it's when he first came out or
Yeah.
whatever. We'll track it down.
Yeah.
And
we'll read it.
we'll read it from there.
Okay.
We'll give that a go.
Or some of us
Okay.
will read it.
No, we'll read it.
Right. Okay. I'll
Right.
do
Moving
that.
on. Excalibur Epic Collection came in.
As in Excalibur, the British
Yep.
superhero team.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well,
were they an
British based.
Were they an X-Men?
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
sort of
they
like
were.
British X-Men.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
Captain Britain. Wasn't
Captain
it?
Britain.
Yeah, Captain Britain.
Nightcrawler.
Megan,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah. I have some old Excalibur
Um,
comics actually.
Who else was in it?
Shadowcat.
Yeah, it was ages ago that I read it.
Yeah, I haven't read it literally since they came out.
But these
Like,
epic
what,
collections
90s?
are cool.
Yes,
They're
they're really
like,
good.
Is it the first 12 issues? Might even be the first 15.
Yeah, something like that.
Are they
but-
hardback or?
No, it's
No, it's
paperback.
softback.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're pretty cool. Next week
Full colour.
we've got the X-Force one
Awesome.
coming in, which
X-Force
I'm
are
buying
cool.
for
That'd
myself.
be good. That'd be good.
I'm looking forward to rereading that. So yeah, Excalibur Epic Collection came in. What else? Monsters Unleashed, number 5. Have you finished it?
I have. Yeah, that's the 5th part of the
Yeah, that
limited
now
series.
finishes-
Finishes that off.
And now it's going to go on
And
into an
they-
ongoing.
Yes, they're doing an ongoing series.
Which everyone that has ordered the limited series is going on to the ongoing.
Are they?
Yep, everyone. No one's dropped it.
Oh, right. Apart from one then.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm not getting the.
Oh, I better
the
update the
ongoing.
system then. Haven't
Yeah, I would if I were you. Otherwise, you'd have floating around.
No. It's a good story.
Right.
I thought it would be slightly better than it was,
Right.
but I think what Marvel are doing are looking at introducing new characters, trying to sort of bolster up certain sort of areas so that the younger readers can read. Because I would liken. I think what the new series is going to be is a bit like sort of Power Ranger-y sort of.
Is it people
That
that
sort
turn
of-
into monsters?
No, it's not people turning into monsters. It's one
Monsters
kid,
turning into people.
It's one kid that has a group of monsters that he can control through drawing.
That's Pokemon, isn't it?
No, that's little monsters that you go around collecting in balls.
Pocket monsters.
All right,
Trust
keep it clean,
you.
Graham.
I
Crikey.
find that amusing.
What, balls?
The Pokeballs, yeah.
Pokeballs, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
And this is the man who was going to become a Pokemon professor.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Don't
Professor
lie.
Rob.
Yeah. It was a good story.
Is it worth doing as a read of the week? Will we like it?
Possibly. Doesn't sound convincing,
No,
does
it doesn't.
No.
Maybe.
But like I said, I thought it was going to be a bit more than it was. But
Right.
it was still enjoyable to read.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of different characters in there. There's quite a lot going on. It's just basically a 5-part. This is the new character. These are some new monsters. This is all, rather than having like a 0 issue that you end up with sort of 5 pages. It's 5 issues to sort of set up the character ready for its ongoing series.
What?
So they've invested a lot in it, and
It seems to be paying off.
I hope it does all right. Yeah, because I think it's for the younger readers. For like Champions and the new Spider-Man. What was it? Totally Awesome Hulk.
Yeah.
So I think it's sort of all in that vein to try and get the younger readers
the next
involved.
generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally Awesome Hulk.
Yes.
Yep. He's like a surfer dude type character.
Yeah. Right. Walks
With
around bare
green.
feet.
And Hawaiian shorts.
Fair enough.
I haven't read it.
Well, you're too old, to be fair, to read it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's aimed at you.
No, it's not.
No.
Right, that's pretty much it. I haven't really read that much this week. I was planning on reading more, but I got tied up. I was watching Lethal Weapon TV show.
Apparently it's quite good.
Right, hang on, before we go off, let's carry on.
Right.
Have you got anything more to add to that, Graham?
Oh yeah, I read Old Man Logan 19, which is a 2-part story that leads up into the next story arc, which is called Past Lives.
Right.
So Old Man Logan is trying to get back into his past.
He's dead, isn't he?
No, Old Man Logan, not Wolverine.
Are they two completely different
They're
people?
Two
then?
completely different people. Yes.
So the Old Man Logan in the past didn't die?
No, the Old Man Logan is from the future.
Yeah, but in his past he didn't die.
No.
So what have they designated different dimension numbers for him?
They possibly have. Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are.
Call yourself a fan, bloody hell.
The Marvel Universe, the standard Marvel Universe is 616, but I don't know what the universe.
Everyone knows that.
I don't know the one that Old Man Logan comes from.
Right, that's your homework for the week. Find out what universe Old Man Logan comes from.
Oh,
Hold on,
okay.
let me just Google that for you.
Yeah. So he's trying to get back into his past to change something.
Not dying?
No, because he doesn't die, does he? So that's where that storyline's going.
Okay.
And it's still a really strong book. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm surprised that more people haven't picked it up.
You're the only one that reads it.
I know, so I'm obviously doing it to myself.
But saying that, no, you're not. Because we got, obviously, Logan's come out.
Yeah.
Right? Which we went and watched. What was that?
I think that was a torpedo, wasn't it?
Sign from the other side.
Was it a depth charge?
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
The ship above. It's the bakery sending torpedoes down.
Yeah, so me and Raven went and watched Logan. We can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But people have been coming in and they want Old Man Logan.
Yeah, there's one thing
Comics.
a film will do.
Exactly. So I've deliberately stocked all of the Old Man Logan trades.
Yeah.
The only ones that we've sold is the first ones.
Right.
But I've sold like 5 of them.
Mm.
So I've had to get them back in 2 times. So I think it's a character that people haven't been aware of.
Yeah.
They've seen it on the shelf and gone, no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And now that he's in the public eye, they've suddenly gone, oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So I think also now that Old Man Logan's going to be in how many different X-Men titles?
Oh, about 3 or 4.
He's going to become more and more... I think he's probably going to end up being like Star-Lord, and people are going to know who he is.
Yeah.
Whereas before, people just didn't give a crap,
No.
basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll never make it to the top tier characters,
Well,
but
I don't know,
he'll
'cause-
be popular.
I mean, it's just an alternate version of Wolverine.
Yeah, but
So-
he's old. And like I've said it before,
But he's- yeah.
people don't like playing with old men.
No, you're right.
You actually have said that before.
I know I have. Why would you want to read a comic about an old man? It's in the title. It kind of gives it away.
Not quite the same thing.
Who would read an old man Batman? Well, Raven would,
Yeah.
but
Well,
Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns, exactly. That's what that is.
yeah.
Old man
That's probably
Batman.
one. They say that's the best
Yeah,
comic series.
but
together.
yeah, right. Imagine that, right? It's a very good trade. It's a very good story.
Yeah.
There's been 3 different volumes.
Yeah.
We're currently going through the 3rd,
Yeah.
but you don't get that Bruce Wayne in monthly titles, do you?
No, because Frank Miller told him not to.
Yeah, but do you think that would work?
Yeah.
What, you would want that Batman from the future coming back and
Well,
teaming up
could you not
with
just
this
have a
Bruce Wayne.
Even
Could you
then,
not just have a Dark Knight Returns monthly?
I don't know. I don't think it'd work.
Why?
I think it would take away the impact of that story.
Yeah,
Would it be?
It would dilute it.
yeah.
Would it be as bad as the part 2? No.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, so at least it's better than possibly.
Well, I
2
don't
of the
know because
stories.
I haven't done it. I don't know. It's when Old Man Logan came out, everyone raved about it and said this is great. This is like a modern classic,
Yeah.
didn't they? And obviously, it's been popular enough for them to do a movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I think it does dilute it a little bit. You know, I know it's right at the beginning, and that's the very first story that they've done, which we are going to read next week.
Good.
What's that, Old Man Logan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
That's no, sorry, it's not next week. I've got another one to read.
That was the
next
story arc that was done in the Wolverine comics
Yes.
a few years back. So they just plonked.
Oh, that was the one they surprised everyone with.
Yeah, they
wasn't
just
it?
plonked it in the middle of in the comic and sort of hang on a minute, what's
Yeah.
going on here? And it was completely different
Yeah.
to what you'd been reading the month before, and then you had this 4 or 5 part story that was set far in the future. And hang on,
Well, I didn't know he was not Wolverine.
But
Did
he
you not?
is.
Well,
well, he
the Wolverine from the current
No, neither did I.
time, or whatever the the usual Marvel universe is.
'Cause
I thought
in
he
my
was-
head,
I
I
thought he
was
was
like-
just set in the future.
Exactly. I was thinking, well, why don't they just ask him? Because he obviously remembers dying.
Yeah,
So just ask him how he comes back.
yeah.
no, but he didn't die in his universe.
Right.
Okay, he didn't die.
No. But anyway, me and Raven went and watched Logan. Have you watched it yet?
No. Have you watched it?
I have.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I've heard
I enjoyed it.
very good things about
I
it.
really enjoyed it.
Now, a lot of people have said it's really depressing.
It is, but
It
that
ain't.
makes it good.
It's not depressing.
Well, it's
It
not
depends on-
depressing. There's
Well,
it's
there's
a
a
bit
di-
sad
there's a-
in places.
There's a difference
Well, yeah.
between a film that is depressing and a film that just hits you in the feels. You know, some
Yeah.
films just make you feel stuff that other films don't, and films nowadays do not really get you on an emotional level. They really don't,
No, they don't.
because filmmakers are scared to attempt it.
Mm.
You know, the films back, a while back, you get them all the time. You get like directors and writers that would just do whatever they wanted to do,
And they were allowed to do
and
it.
they were allowed to do it. Nowadays, it's a little bit more difficult to do it.
Yeah, it's formulaic.
Yeah.
They know that if they release this, or they've got an 80% chance that if they do this in this movie, it's going to make this much
Yeah,
money.
I mean, if you make a generic movie, generic TV show, you're going to attract more attention, more viewers than you are if you do one that's aimed at not necessarily a certain viewer, but a viewer that can take in more information and work with it.
Yeah,
Work out what's going on by themselves and like connect with the characters emotionally, that kind of thing.
Yeah, with Logan, I
Yeah.
think the reason why it's taken a few people off guard is, like we've said, there is a formula. Marvel, whether it's Disney or Sony, they have a set formula. If you go and watch a Disney Marvel movie, you kind of know that there's going to be 3 or 4 action set pieces.
Yeah.
There's going to be a bit of drama. Someone's
Yeah.
going to fall out with
Someone's
somebody
gonna be
else,
in peril for
and
a
there's going to
bit.
be a bit
Yeah.
of humour.
Yeah.
And that's the Marvel movie, and it
Yeah.
works, and we enjoy them. Same with Sony. They follow a set pattern. With this, it doesn't follow that pattern, and
No.
I think that's what people have been
They
surprised
They
at.
kind of signalled that with the trailer and,
Yes.
and the music they decided to have on the trailer. That Johnny Cash track
Hurt.
evokes a certain emotion.
Yeah.
It's obviously that Wolverine. It's about Wolverine, and
Yeah.
he's not happy with the way life has gone or whatever. It's just that kind of. I think it's really good. I think it was such a good choice of a track to choose.
See, when we came out,
And it kind of set the tone. You know what the tone of the movie is going to be just from that.
yeah, and it was.
That choice of
The
music.
trailers were very good at telling you what was in the film
Yeah.
without actually giving anything away.
Yeah, because it tells you this is quite a somber film. It's
Yeah.
quite downbeat. It's not, superheroes going out kicking the out of people. This is something completely
Yeah.
different. So
Yeah.
don't expect that
Yeah,
sort of film.
and that's still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's a couple of bits in it, and you're like, whoa!
Yeah.
And there's a few bits that made me jump.
Yes, there was one bit that made me jump.
I literally jumped out of my seat. But when we came out, me and Raven were talking about it, and I think it's affecting the younger generation more because they're not used to watching films that have an emotional impact.
Yes.
Because the first X-Men movie was made in 2000. That was the year Raven was born.
Yeah.
You know, he's grown up with these characters. You know, that's how long we've been watching them. And of course, I forget that because this seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's worth watching.
Definitely.
Definitely. Right, going straight into it. Freeway Fighter. I managed to get a cool poster and some postcards for the new Freeway Fighter comic. It comes out in a couple of months' time.
Yeah. So this is a comic based on
the old fighting fantasy
Choose
game
Your
books.
Invention
Choose Your Own Adventure.
games, yeah.
Fighting fantasy game books, which I loved as a kid.
Yeah,
I thought
they
they
were
were
fantastic.
great. I've still got all of mine.
Yeah.
They're in the box somewhere. I really, really enjoyed it, and this new comic is coming out. It's been written by Andy Ewington and drawn by Simon Colby.
Yeah.
And I've gone on about Simon Colby in the past. I
They're great
really
team.
like his stuff. It looks fantastic.
It does.
It
The
looks
art
really,
looks
really
incredible.
good. It's a 4-part mini-series. Hopefully they'll do more. I'm kind of hoping that they do more fighting fantasy game books. I'd love a Death Trap Dungeon and a Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and Forest of Doom, and Rebel Planet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've managed to get this poster and postcards that were very kindly sent to me by Andy Ewington, the writer. He signed them all. So what I thought was, let's give them away in a promotion.
Yes.
So all you got to do is just order the comic. Everyone that orders the comic will get put into a draw.
Yeah.
And then we'll just pick out a winner.
I'm in there.
You're in there.
Yeah.
I'm in
Are
there.
you in there?
I'm not in there.
Oh.
Do you want to? It's 4 issues.
I'll have to have a look at my finances.
That
Okay.
means
See how many pennies
no.
I've got. But would it?
But he doesn't want to say
would
it
it
on
not-
the podcast.
No. I'm not saying no.
Oh.
It looks fantastic.
It does
He's,
look awesome.
he's got to ask his boss.
But
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
no. Well, I've got lots of X-Men
Well, Deadpool
comics
the
that are
Duck's
coming out soon.
just finished.
Yeah, no, I've got lots of X-Men
To
comics
be
coming
fair,
out soon. To be honest with you,
since
I-
Graham has been doing this podcast, he's ordering about 4 times as much.
don't say that.
When I put the comic order away, every other comic, one to Graham.
Yeah.
And
Don't.
basically, Marvel stuff goes to Graham. DC stuff goes to me. And that's basically it. It's me and Graham.
Yeah.
And a few other, obviously there's about 60, 70 other people.
Are you
that
still
order
pulling
stuff.
any DC titles?
yeah,
Suicide Squad.
Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I nearly couldn't say that.
It's a bit.
Squid Squad.
Squid Squad.
Squad.
Squad. I'd read that.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
good.
would too.
Squiggly diddly.
Squiggly diggly.
Yeah, right, so get back to the competition.
Sorry.
All you got to do is just pre-order the comic.
Yeah.
That's it. And everyone that enters it has got a chance of winning something. Now, depending on how many people enter it, depends on how we do the prizes. We might just say, right, one person wins the lot,
Mhm.
or I might do, lots of different draws,
Yeah.
and they win whatever. I don't know, but it looks cool.
Can I shout fix if either of you two win?
You can try. Well, actually, no. Even you can shout it. Yes.
I can. Good.
Whether anyone will pay any attention, I'm pretty sure they won't.
Okay.
But I'm really, 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 really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Right, what else? Oh, free comic book day. More free stuff. Bloody hell.
It's in what? 28
50 days.
50
It's
days.
50 days. It's May the 6th. It's written on my t-shirt. Actually.
Oh,
First
yeah.
Saturday in May, which is May the 6th. Again, we're going to be giving away thousands of free comics. We've still got loads left over from the Halloween
Yeah.
one. It's going to be a busy day.
Yes.
And I think we're all going to be here.
Yes.
Yep.
Are you going to come along and help,
Oh, of
Graham?
course I am.
For the whole day?
Most of the day.
Fair enough.
Might go home and have a cup of coffee.
Right, what else? Okay, Iron Fist.
Yes.
Yes.
Landed yesterday.
It did.
Now, I finished here, went home, turned it on, and then watched 5 episodes.
So
went to bed,
was it a
and then come back
day?
here
Was it
again.
day and date release? So it was released everywhere at the same time.
Yes,
In the US, here.
Yes, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
everywhere. So I'm up to episode 5. I know you were on episode 5.
Yep.
You haven't
So you
watched any
didn't
more
watch any
today.
today?
No, I got him. My wife was watching telly. So
Raven hasn't watched any because he still hasn't watched Luke Cage or Jessica.
Well, once
Jones.
again, I am not the worst because he has watched none.
No.
I've watched one.
Nothing's going to be as good as Daredevil season 2. Then. It's going to be
I
a
don't know.
downgrade since then.
I really don't know.
How do you know? You haven't watched
You
any.
haven't watched
It had
it.
the Punisher in it.
Yeah, I know
That's,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
I will
It's
give you
good.
that. It had the Punisher. I didn't like him to start with. Let's not go into that anyway, because I'll just talk all day about how the Punisher is in that.
Oh, I love you.
I do a little bit.
Are you waiting for his own series to come out?
Yes,
You are.
yes,
That's after Defenders, isn't it?
Yes.
yes. So I can wait.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's going to be crap.
Don't.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
It's gonna be, what we should do is like come in and go, oh, it was terrible. Adam won't remember that we said
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, it's crap. It was terrible.
I won't
He'll
remember
sit
that
in
you
the-
said this.
He'll sit in the corner crying.
I'm not listening to you. Yeah, I've watched one episode because I was out late last night and I watched it this morning. Literally woke up, turned it on, watched it, came here. Almost didn't come here because the first episode was so good.
I'm surprised you didn't phone up and go,
I wouldn't have. Why would I do that?
so ill.
How have you ever known me to pretend? I'll
Modern
just say-
Warfare.
Yes, you said
Modern
that you
Warfare.
were. You said that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all right. Once.
And then a couple of months later, you actually did turn around and say, "Yeah, I wasn't actually ill."
No, it
I
was just-
It-
was
it's
just
on one of these
Battlefield
podcasts.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's really good. The first episode was. I think it could be the best out of those shows.
Right, Graham, what did you think?
I thought it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it.
Obviously, you can't give any spoilers out.
Can I not?
No, because your life will not be worth living.
Oh, right.
And I am
Right.
sit right next to you,
Within punching distance. Yeah.
literally ready to iron punch you.
That's almost a semi-clenched fist
It is,
there.
isn't it? It is, isn't it? No, I really enjoyed it. I think,
Looking for
and you know that I think that Luke Cage was the best one so far. It's definitely on par with that. In my
Now,
opinion.
I didn't like Luke Cage.
I
I thought it was
can't-
good, but it just wasn't. It had too many flaws in it for me to overlook.
I loved the feel of the show. I thought they tried to go for that blaxploitation feel, and it kind of worked, but didn't really work. But when it did work, I thought it worked really well. The episode where he was in prison, I thought was brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best episode of that whole show, and the soundtrack was great. It really was great.
Yeah.
But the ending was just really poor. I thought it was almost as bad as Lost.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like you,
kicking the fans, really, because it was just.
without spoiling anything, with with Iron Fist, I ended up watching it and saying, "Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You know, why aren't you saying this?
Yes.
Because if you said this whole part of the story would be redundant."
I just from the first episode, there is a lot of that going on already.
Yes,
It's just there are very simple ways to sort this out.
exactly. Yeah, and
But-
then the show becomes frustrating
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not let it get that frustrating for me because it's just a show. Just enjoy the storytelling, right? But going back to Luke Cage being the best one, really, it's the action sequences just let it down. They really did. I thought, considering he's just no.
Right, moving on then.
Yeah, all right. So we've sorted that out. Apparently they didn't.
You're wrong.
They didn't let me down.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No,
and
you're reading too much into it.
well, oh, sorry. Anyway,
Suspend your disbelief.
no, I would.
No one's looking at
that's
my
exa-
suspension of disbelief.
Trust me, I'm very good at suspending my disbelief. But it just didn't work, I didn't think. Not like it did in Jessica Jones. He's supposed to be super powerful, and the action sequences didn't feel like he was.
Right, okay. Look, we've covered all this before in previous ones.
Yeah, okay.
Right, moving on. So, Iron Fist. Started off,
It looks
this is for me, it
amazing.
looks great. It looks really, really good.
It's really well shot.
It's very well shot. A lot of people have said basically it's Bruce Wayne. It's the same kind
Yeah,
of...
but you can say it's Bruce.
I know,
it's
I know,
Bruce
I know.
Wayne, or it's the Green
I
Arrow
know.
guy, or whatever. It's,
Exactly. It got a lot of negative press
It got a lot of
before it
negative press.
came out.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say just watch it and give it a chance. So I was like, I don't know, 3 episodes in, 4 episodes in, and I was going between
Being
this is
frustrated.
all right actually,
Yeah.
and this is stupid. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
With interspersed with that bit was great,
Yeah.
and then you get to like episode 5, and it changes suddenly. The story changes, and you're like, well, why didn't you do that sooner?
Ah, okay. How many episodes is it?
10,
No.
isn't it?
13.
Oh
Do you
God,
think
I
they
thought it was
just? Do you
halfway
think they
through.
stretched it? Do you think they're just stretching
No,
these shows?
the first, because I thought about it afterwards, and the first 4 episodes is sort of like it's introducing him back
Yeah,
into,
yeah.
you know, it's his origin, if
Yeah.
you like.
It's
There's still bits
exposition.
that haven't been said, but there's certain characters they introduce, and as soon as they introduce that character, I immediately thought, well, I know who that is. But they've done it in such a way that it's, who's this character? And I think, well, I know who it is
Well,
because
yeah.
I've seen the other ones.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
So why are you doing it?
yeah,
You know,
People who
it's,
haven't seen the other ones?
possibly.
yeah, but then it's not a shock when you find out who it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they're in the dark, and then they
Exactly.
reveal, and it's like dun dun dun. It's like, yeah,
Well,
but we
of
knew
course
that
it's
is,
you.
because we saw them in that series, so we know who that is before you even.
All
And
right.
you've been using your voice.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
I'll watch more tonight, and then
Don't get me wrong, I'm going to carry on watching it, and what I've seen so far, it's all right, you know.
Yeah.
But it's along this. I'd put it at the same as Luke Cage at the moment.
I
Really?
think
That
what
bad?
they've done, the reason why they've done certain things
Not that bad.
is they may well have been told, right, pretend that these people haven't seen these programs
Yeah.
before. Introduce that person.
the
In
thing
that
is,
way.
you
So-
have to be like that. You have to like deliver your media with the thought that maybe somebody hasn't seen the
Yeah.
others. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you,
I know what you mean,
If
yeah.
you deliver it in a
Well,
way
it's fair
that
enough,
only
but don't
people,
do it every episode.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, if you just think that all of your audiences knows everything, then the people who it alienates people who know nothing about it. It's one of the biggest issues I think with jumping on comics.
Damned if you do, you're damned if you
know.
don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, you start reading a comic midway. I mean, you imagine trying to pick up an Uncanny X-Men in the middle of a run or whatever. You know, it'd be confusing for someone who knew nothing about it.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. That's always been a bit of a point with me. You get some writers that will do a story, and say you get issue 1 and it finishes on a cliffhanger, and then
Yeah.
issue 2 starts immediately,
Yeah.
and you can put the 2 pages together
Yeah.
like in a trade paperback, and it flows
Yes.
seamlessly.
Yeah.
But then you've got other writers that you get to issue 2 and they recap issue 1 again.
Yeah.
You know, and like, oh, this is so and so, and they do this and they do that. And when you read that as a trade, it's why am I having
Yeah.
to read all this
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
I know who all this are.
So I think Marvel have been pretty good with stuff like that, because now what they do is their very first page, they tell you about the book that you're reading. So like in
Yeah.
Uncanny X-Men, they'll go, oh, da 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 da, mutants, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Then they'll tell you what happened in the previous
Like,
issue.
yeah.
Then so you
in the
get a
actual
little recap
normal, in the comics, just the weekly comics.
in text. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
so like
and
the
then
like the scroll at the start of a Star Wars
Yeah.
movie or whatever.
and then
just
first
recaps.
page. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah. So
of the-
if you haven't read that book before, you can read that.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you have, you
Then
just
you
skip
just
it.
ignore it.
But
Yeah.
what I think is good with DC Comics at the moment is when they've got a story arc, they're actually putting the name of the story arc on there and what part it is,
That's good.
Yes.
which I think is really good. Marvel have been doing that with some of their books, but they're doing it on the first page. So you know, oh right, okay, oh this is the second part in the story, right, okay, I need to find the first part, or right, oh this is part 4 of 4. Yeah, I won't bother with that one. I'll wait till next month and
Yeah.
I'll start getting it from next month, which is always handy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. So Iron Fist. It's all right at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna finish it.
I'm enjoying it.
I'll watch some more tonight and see.
Okay.
see.
Right. What else happens? They've announced a Venom movie. Sony.
Really?
They're going to do a Venom movie.
Did they not really sort of look at the last hash up they did with Spider-Man and Venom and think, let's not go there?
I don't
Is
know.
that a Tobey Maguire one?
Yeah, I don't think
No.
Venom works in. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he gets the
It was
the
it was
black
it was
suit,
the one where he gets.
isn't
The
Oh,
black
no, sorry,
suit
yes,
and he
I was
starts
getting
skanking
confused
down
with
the road and
Andrew
singing.
Garfield.
And,
He's
yeah,
dancing. And,
yeah, and
Yeah.
stupid bit with the piano and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
horrendous.
Let's face it. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What universe is this going to be in?
Don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if it's going to have the new Spider-Man in
Well,
it.
if it's Sony,
or what.
I
Haven't
would
got a clue.
imagine it's going to be the MCU.
Yeah.
But I don't think
don't
Venom
know.
actually translates very well into the.
It depends
into
what
the film
version they
medium.
use. Because everyone loves the nasty Venom
Yeah.
when he's being a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
I
not gonna
like the
make a movie
idea.
of that.
I mean, Spider-Man gets a new suit. He gets rid of the suit because it makes him a prick, and then the suit is a prick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good. Is that not a good story? That
that's-
you
Well,
could
and
do
then
that?
he chooses Eddie Brock to
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
make
yeah.
far
him
better-
into a
yeah.
bigger prick.
There's
Yeah.
far better villains that they could have picked up.
Yeah,
put
but I
into
think
film.
the whole thing with Venom is he's very iconic. Now, in the 80s, in the 90s, when Venom came out, he was like one of the first big villains that was proved to be very, very popular, and they were selling comics purely on the back that it had Venom in it, to the point where you had Venom, and then you had Carnage, who was an offshoot of Venom, and then it went into like umpteen different ones, and they were offshoots of offshoots of offshoots.
Yeah.
There was loads
Oh
of
no, don't get me wrong.
But
Venom
again,
is a
that
good
puts me back
character.
to you're diluting the actual storyline. You know, you're milking it for as much as possible.
Venom's a good character in the comics, but I just don't think it translates well onto the screen.
I haven't read that many stories with Venom in to have a opinion on what ones they should do. I don't know.
No, I don't.
It depends if he's a bad guy or an anti-hero, or I mean, he's been part of teams in the past, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, but
Well, he was
everyone
recently-
else-
years ago,
yeah, I mean,
He was recently in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, a few years ago, he had a couple of guns, didn't he, that he was using?
Yeah. Agent Venom.
Yeah, there you go. Working for Shield.
Yep.
Don't know. So we'll have to wait and see for that. Right, what else? Apparently, the Batman movie's being delayed.
apparently, script has been scrapped.
Yeah, but like, how many times have we heard that?
I know.
Until
Might be
they
funny,
officially
but
say something.
The DC movie universe is starting to become a bit of a joke.
Well, I haven't done anything yet, really.
Exactly. I know, and that is- that is
that's
worrying.
that's the problem.
I
Is
think.
that they brought out Superman vs Batman, which was a really good film until the Martha incident.
The mother incident.
Wonder Woman looks like it's going to be a good film.
I think
Yeah.
it all hinges on Wonder Woman.
But yeah. Well,
I think if Wonder Woman is a hit, they are going to probably get themselves a bit more time to establish the cinematic
Possibly,
universe. But if
possibly.
Wonder Woman bombs, then I think people are
I
just going to
think
start
I
writing
think
off
this news
DC.
about Batman. I think it
I don't
may
think it'll
turn
bomb
people.
either, but-
I think this news about Batman, people are going to start thinking, "Ooh, is it worth going to see?"
Yeah,
it
but
now?"
right, that's the point right there, right? It isn't news.
No, I
It
know it's
isn't.
not.
There's been no official.
It's fake news.
Yeah, it's no official
No, but
communications
but
from
people-
Warner Brothers
People
at all.
people are already going. Well, okay. Well, if that's going to be if that's their attitude, that they're going to keep rewriting and keep pushing it back and back. This isn't going anywhere, is it? Really?
Yeah, but have they pushed it back?
Well, no, but that's what I mean about the fake
They
news
haven't
business.
said.
People will read stuff on the internet,
Yeah.
believe it, and then it causes more problems because, like I say, people will go, "Well, I ain't going to go and watch that then."
The trouble is, it's
It's
so
gonna be
easy
crap.
to
But
find.
it's 2 years away anyway.
It's
I
so
know.
easy to find fake news, and it's so hard to find the real,
Yeah.
actual news, factual
Yeah.
news, that people just tend to read two fake bits and think, "Oh, that must be true,"
Yeah,
because there's two of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas one of them has got it from the other source.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah,
there's now
yeah,
two of
exactly,
them.
Yeah.
It's got to be true.
Or it's the same source, it just looks different,
Yeah.
and they're different names.
The
Because a lot
bloke
of these
that-
news places are exactly the same.
Yeah.
They're just different. They're called different things.
Yeah, bloke down the pub told me, so it must be
Yeah,
true.
and they are literally there. I know you go on about it all the time, but just for clickbait,
Yeah.
that's
they
what
are.
it's there for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll believe it when they announce it themselves.
Yes,
Right, there's been a new Wonder Woman trailer. I haven't watched it. I deliberately didn't
accidentally
watch it.
saw it
I saw
Accidentally
it.
saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
without sound.
Doomsday
What?
in it?
You accidentally saw it without sound. I'm not even going to go into how that happened.
I don't want to know.
Because-
Just leave that hanging there.
Yeah,
Um,
but it looks okay.
I've made-
I don't know how it sounded.
I deliberately not watched it because I know that the last shut up. I know that the last trailer that they release before a movie comes out has usually got the most
The
spoilers
biggest
in
spoilers
it.
yet.
So I've deliberately not watched it because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
This one had, I think this was the Genesis. Is that right? It's Wonder Woman, the Genesis or something, whatever they called it.
Are you spoiling this?
No,
There was a man.
That's what it was called. That's what the trailer was called.
I don't know.
There was a man and a thing happened.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
That's all you need to know.
Basically, it shows you her growing up.
Well, now I know that's in it.
Oh, shut up.
Jesus Christ.
She was once a younger female. Surprise.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm
am
going to go and watch it.
I think
definitely.
it's the one I've been looking forward to the most. This one, the Wonder Woman one. It looks great.
Well, arguably, she was the best thing in Batman Superman.
Yeah, and they ruined that. They should have surprised you with the fact
Yes,
that it was
they
Wonder
should
Woman. They should have just kept it until the moment, and that was it.
Yep.
You know. But
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
going to be good.
They want bums on seats, I guess.
That's true. Right, and I know this is going back to the whole it's not news. James Gunn maybe accidentally announced Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
It was pretty obvious that was going to happen
Exactly.
Yeah.
because
The second
the
one's
first
going to
one-
make a ton of money.
The first one was brilliant.
It was a
and
runaway
it made,
success.
It made a heck of a lot of money.
This is
Second
what
one-
people are so surprised. Wow, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, but they've signed them all up to multi-film deals.
Yep.
Yeah.
As standard, they all have to sign, was it 9 picture deals, isn't it?
Don't know. I think some are signed up to a certain amount of films,
It's more than 3.
and yeah.
Do you really
and
think
in
they'd have
most
signed
cases,
them up
there's more
on
than
the
3.
first movie before the
Yeah,
first movie?
before
Oh,
they,
yeah.
it's a standard contract.
Because
lot
not
of them
only
do.
then, not only are the actors then required to do it, but also the studio. Is that not right?
No,
Studio is required to deliver the movies. No.
It tends to happen where you'll sign a deal to say that if the first one is a success and we
okay,
want to
yeah,
do more,
yeah.
then you're already signed on to do those.
But
It's
you
not
can then
dependent-
negotiate how much you get paid.
Yeah, you can Robert Downey Jr. it.
Exactly, which is why you've had like Iron Man turn up for like 5 minutes in one film.
Well, you think like the
Because
trailers
and
for
that counts
Spider-Man.
as
That
one.
counts as well.
The trailers for Spider-Man look like Iron Man.
Yeah,
and
it looks
Spider-Man.
like it looks like a team up, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And I
Yeah.
bet you he ain't in it for half the film.
No,
That
I
he's
reckon
there
he'll be in
just
there at
to
the
sell
start.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So obviously there's going to be a number 3, but he did say afterwards that yes, there will probably be a number 3, but he might not be involved. He might not write it. He might not direct it.
Talking of spoilers, drop. Did you read the interview with Samuel L. Jackson?
That he
Accidentally spoiled that
accidentally
there may be a film with him
a
in
Phase
it,
4 movie.
which is Nick Fury, and
Versus-
he's going after the Red Skull.
Ah, cool.
Which
And you remember we
also
said a few
ties in
mo-
about Hugo Weaving.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
We
oh,
said
I
this
don't
a
like
few
Red
months
Skull.
ago.
No, I do.
Reversing his decision on Red
yeah.
Skull. Yeah,
So
So-
I suddenly love Marvel again.
yeah, yeah.
So there may be something in that. Whether that was an accidental, on purpose drop, I don't know.
Exactly, that's another thing.
Because
They
he
do
got-
do them on purpose.
He got part of the way through a sentence and then just tailed off and mumbled something at the end.
I
But
don't
you
think
don't-
Samuel L. Jackson is the sort of person to do anything by accident.
No.
So whether that was him putting his stamp on, I want to do this film, so I'm going to announce that there might be something in the works.
Which he's done in the past.
But
That's how
Marvel-
he ended up becoming Mace Windu.
and also isn't that
He's all right as Mace Windu. What's
wasn't
he
there,
talking about?
I'm
wasn't
not
there
even
something to
talking.
do with snakes on a plane as well, where he mentioned about that? There was
Maybe.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's something.
Yeah,
to do
he's
with
very
that as well,
wise
but
to
yeah.
the fact that
Yeah.
you can get
You,
things
you
rolling.
can
through.
manipulate certain people by saying certain
Yeah.
things at certain times. Yeah,
But a Nick Fury versus Red Skull film, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
that's quite a classic Nick Fury versus Red Skull storyline.
Is it?
Yeah, in the 90s, I think, late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
Does it
I
go-
still think that the Red Skull has been the best villain in the MCU. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
Out of everyone they've done, he's definitely been the best one.
I liked the Winter Soldier, but just because I like Bucky.
Yeah, is Bucky a villain though?
Well, he
Yeah,
was in the Winter
I
Soldier.
suppose.
Just because he's not in control doesn't mean he wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I really like the Winter Soldier, the movie.
But
Winter
saying
Soldier
that, I
movie.
still think Red Skull's better.
Yeah, he's great. He is very good.
Yeah, I'd definitely watch that.
There was also a Nick Fury Punisher storyline
Yes.
in the Punisher Max.
Yes, there was, which was very good. They went to Russia,
yeah,
Mother
to,
Russia.
to rescue a girl, a
Yeah.
young girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good one.
What else happened? Matrix reboot.
Really.
Well, again, is it a reboot? Is it a sequel? Is it? Oh, I don't know. But they're talking about it. Do we think there should be
Keanu.
No. Yeah, definitely.
No.
Definitely.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Get rid of the other.
When did
just
the
have
last
first
one come out?
Yeah.
2001? 1999?
See, it's more than 15 years ago.
I'm gonna have a look.
I don't know. Does it warrant a reboot?
No,
Does
I
it-
don't think so.
Okay, all right.
The first one
Right,
was
all
good.
right. Let me
But-
let me do these questions. Right, this is to all of you. Does it warrant a reboot? Yes or no?
No.
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 Maybe.
Ooh, right. Does it warrant a sequel?
Well, there's been 2 sequels. hasn't
No, to
there?
the whole
But-
thing, like another trilogy. Does it warrant a sequel to the
No.
trilogy?
No, definitely not.
If you want
Right.
more, if you
Mind seeing
if you want more Matrix, watch the Animatrix.
Yeah, I've seen the Animatrix.
No,
I
I-
want
I
more.
wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them.
Only on one condition, I would like a new trilogy. That's if you get Agent Smith. If he's not in it, screw it. I don't care about anyone else.
Where's the Red Skull? He's got to be doing that. hasn't
I
he?
know, but he was the best part of those movies.
Yeah.
I don't want a reboot because I just think they're a waste of time and they're just there to make money. All right, films are there to make money, but you know what I mean. Shut up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a sequel to it. I like sequels. I like the continuation of stories
Yeah.
as long as it warrants it.
I could see that, but when you look at the original trilogy,
All right,
of-
look how the original
the
trilogy
first-
finished.
The first one was really good.
It was
and then
really good.
Went downhill from there.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, if you asked me what happened in the second 2 films, I wouldn't be able to tell you because they were that forgettable.
Yeah.
Whereas the first one, I can remember bits and pieces in it.
Right
and if I
now,
watched it again tomorrow,
they have said that the Wachowski. I can't call them the Wachowski brothers.
No,
anymore, can I?
Wachowski
Siblings.
Siblings.
Siblings. There you go.
Sisters.
Are they both sisters now?
No,
No.
I think they did. I think they both had a sex change. I think
siblings.
siblings. There you go. Right.
2002,
I don't
2003. The first one was 99.
Right. So there you go. So it's 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Apparently the Wachowskis aren't involved. They're not going to do it.
Yet.
All right. Yet.
Animate it.
They haven't said they wouldn't be.
Just
they
make
haven't
it.
said that they will be.
Yeah, but
either.
what have they done in that time that has been successful? Now they did Cloud Atlas, which I enjoyed, but bloody hell was it long.
No.
No, that bypassed me.
No, I heard about it. I avoided it.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, I may have seen some of it.
It's
and then
all
thought
right.
Regretted it?
I'd rather be doing anything else.
No,
Oh,
it's,
right,
it's
okay.
all right. It's worth watching once.
So I dodged a bullet then.
I think you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think you would have enjoyed it.
No,
Yeah,
right,
I
okay.
think Adam, you would have liked it.
I don't. I was
It's
watching
very-
it with a lot of friends at the time, and it was a lot of talking going on and stuff.
Yeah,
so I couldn't really.
the way the
absorb
story goes is you've got different time
it.
periods.
3 different time periods.
I
is
think it
it?
might even be more than that.
Yeah.
You've got different time periods
The true.
with the same actors in, but they play different parts in each time period.
No, I quite
No,
like
that confused
And
me.
then it gets to the point where they start crossing over a little bit.
Yeah.
Now,
no.
I liked it. I thought it was great. But for you, I don't think that you would have liked it. I think you would have turned it off.
My brain would hurt, I think.
Yeah.
Even trying to get my head around that explanation.
I wouldn't even get Raven to watch it
Has made my brain hurt.
because I think he wouldn't like it.
No.
I think I
Glad
watched
that
that
was-
one.
Did you like it?
Wasn't that the one when it was all jumbled up in different times? And
That's exactly
That's
what
exactly
I
what
just
he
said.
just said.
I know, I'm just coming.
So he's
Oh,
just.
hang on.
Wasn't there a story with an old guy in an old people's home that he was trying to escape from?
No.
Which one am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
We watched that one.
In
Tom
an
Hanks-
old people's
Tom
home.
Hanks was in it as well.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is in it. Yeah.
I think we're thinking of the same one.
This is a conversation we can have off air.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't really
About
want to have it
whether-
off air. I don't even want to have it on air.
All right. Well, let's stop.
All right.
talking
Yeah,
about
you
it.
watched it. Right. End of story.
How do we get onto that?
Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wachowskis.
Yeah. Oh, did they do that? Cloud
Yeah,
Atlas?
they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was all right, but I can't think of anything else they've done. So,
They may well have done a few other bits and pieces. Which
but I can't think of anything.
Oh, let me just Google that for you.
You start calling him an oracle in a minute.
the Oracle.
They are still referred to as the Wachowski brothers on
Really?
Wikipedia.
Yes.
Oh, I don't
Well,
count for anything.
no.
He is definitely not a brother.
No, he's definitely not a brother.
Lily and Lana.
Told ya, they're
Oh.
both sisters.
Really?
Yeah, the other one,
They did V for Vendetta.
which is good.
It is
That is good.
good.
I forgot about that.
Speed Racer.
Oh, that's awful. That was really bad.
Jupiter Ascending
I haven't seen that.
and Sense8.
I haven't seen that.
I've
either.
seen a little bit and it was bad,
Right. Is that it?
in my opinion. I'm not judging them in any way.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, that's their highlights.
See, that's not a lot,
No.
really.
But then they did 3 Matrix movies,
Yes.
and they were big
Yeah.
movies when they at the time. So, you know, and
Yeah.
they did Sense8.
I would like a sequel.
Okay, animate it. Just animate it.
Well, they might.
I mean, they could
haven't
turn.
said yet, have they?
No, I suppose not. They could do more animatrix stuff. I thought they were great.
All right, moving on. Moving on. Going back to what we were saying about Samuel L. Jackson and now accidentally announcing a movie.
Yeah.
It looks like Ridley Scott's done it as well.
What's Ridley Scott done now?
Accidentally announced 4 Alien sequels. So we've got Alien Covenant coming out.
They're not Alien sequels. They're Prometheus sequels, and I'm going to be annoyed at him. I'm just forewarning everyone who cares. Me and Ridley
Dear
Scott.
Mr. Scott, I'm getting bloody annoyed with you.
Yeah, no, I don't type.
Do you
I
not?
phone him up.
Oh, right, okay. You got his number?
Well,
He just
think
randomly
just
hits the
randomly.
phone
I think-
and then just hurls abuse
I
at the
think he's
person on the
actually
other
with
end.
his lawyer at the moment.
That's called cold calling.
Yeah. Okay, 4 more, including
Is Ridley Scott there? No? Bugger!
including the new one, or is that 5 including the
5
New?
in total.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to say about that
Well,
one.
I
to be
don't know,
honest.
because this new one, Alien Covenant, if you watch the trailer, it basically looks like a remake of Alien.
Yeah, it does.
It
And
looks
they're
like-
even promoting it as a...
It does look more like an Alien sequel than Prometheus did,
Yes, that is true.
but he's done this to me before.
I'm not falling for it
I'm
again!
not falling for it again. You know,
This is
and
going to piss Adam
and
off.
and not only that, Blade Runner as well is coming out. So this is like, Ridley Scott's got a whole lot on the line at the moment. He's got a lot to live up to.
He's got a lot to answer to, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, if Blade Runner's all right, I think I might forgive him for Prometheus.
Are you going to go to the cinema and watch Blade Runner?
Yes.
What was wrong with Prometheus? It was quite good.
I don't even want to talk to you about it
I quite liked
because
Yeah, I did.
Did you like
What was wrong
it?
with
die.
I don't really honestly
I know you're only
remember
doing
it.
this to remind me.
it. No, honestly, I like Prometheus.
The thing
Sorry.
that really put me off was like everything that's happened because we watched all the Alien movies beforehand, and it was. I think it would have been better if it was the planet they went to an alien rather than a different one that had the same stuff happen to it.
I think I'm not sure how far before Alien it's set.
I don't know.
It tries the thing that I dislike the most. I'm a fanboy, so I'm gonna hate
I think
whatever.
we all are.
Yeah, but I don't like it. You guys alright? You're alright with it. I tried too much to be an Alien prequel. If they hadn't done any of the Alien prequel crap, it's a good movie. It's an alright movie as a standalone movie. But they crammed all of this stuff in to try and force it to be a prequel to Alien, but also try and make it its own thing.
Yeah.
Just
I get what you mean.
either do
One or the other.
an Alien prequel, where we see what were they called? The I can't remember.
Engineers.
Engineers, yeah, the Prometheans or whatever they were, and the ships that crash landed on LV-426. Great, do that, but don't do that and try and do other stuff as well. Try and forge a new narrative or whatever. Just do one or the other, or do both.
So the problem with
but
it,
in separate movies.
The problem with it, in your point of view, is that they were trying to put too much.
I
into one
think
film.
they just tried to crowbar as much Alien references in and Alien stuff in, and it annoyed me. Which
What
is why
annoys-
I don't like it.
I could see how that could annoy somebody.
I mean, I'm not saying it's an awful movie.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
What annoys me the most with movies, especially with sequels or films of that kind,
Yeah.
is when they change things that have
Yes.
happened in previous movies.
Yeah.
Now, like the X-Men movies, they've been great at doing that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, hang on, that shouldn't have happened because that happened in that one.
Yeah.
And if I know that happened in that one, you should know that happened in that one.
Yeah.
but then
And that's
you
not
should
even-
be used to that though, because you read comic books
Yes.
and that happens all the time in comics.
And it pisses me off then as well.
Yes.
Which is why I keep going on about it, but that's why I read Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Because it all happens. Everything happens.
I'll watch it. I'll be excited for it. Hopefully I won't get disappointed. You do not understand how excited I was for Prometheus. When I first saw that trailer, I was...
Have you seen the trailer for Alien Covenant?
I've seen the trailer. I also posted the recut trailer on.
Oh, you did?
the group.
Yeah.
The
It looks good.
The recut trailer looks better, but then obviously because a fan of Alien has cherry-picked the bits that make it look like an Alien sequel and plastered them together. It does look good. I'll admit that. It does look good. I'm like I said, I'm not saying that Prometheus is a bad movie. I just don't like it. The reasons I don't like it may be that it annoyed me, but I can't change that. You know, I mean, and I will probably watch it again and get annoyed again because I just want to give it another go. But you know, I can't help it. I can't help that it annoys me and I don't like it. Because everyone else says it's a good movie. You know,
No, it's all right.
And people that I respect their opinions, not you guys, but people I actually respect their opinions.
Did you hear that, Raven? Did you hear
No,
what he said
Raven
about
I
you?
respect. They said it's good.
Sorry, Raven. Did you like the Phantom Menace?
Last 15 minutes, including the credits.
Yeah, I'll live with that. That's okay. The Darth Maul fight, that's all right. So anyway,
Did they say if any predators are going to turn up in these 4 Alien movies?
No. I
don't
think
care.
he accidentally said he announced the title for the next movie. It might be Alien Revenant. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then the next one after that is Alien versus Dread.
That'd be good. But I've read that already.
It's been done. I was just going to say, yeah, it's been done.
Incubus, which was brilliant.
It was good.
It was really, really good.
Aliens versus Batman?
Yeah, they've done that as well.
Yeah, I know. In movie form, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That's number 4.
And Predator.
Oh,
and Judge Dredd.
in fact, that reminds me. Have you two ever seen? What is it? Dark Judgment, which was the fan-made
with the Dark
Batman
Judges
versus Aliens.
No.
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 I thought it was a Judge thing.
Haven't you ever seen it?
No.
All right, I'll post it to the group.
Yeah,
Okay,
do it.
good.
Definitely,
Do
but
it.
it's good. It's a few years ago now,
All right.
but it's really good. I'll find it and I'll post it.
Do
But
it.
it's worth
Okay.
watching.
Do we-
Right, anyone that's listening on iTunes or
Facebook, the books,
what
YouTube.
else? YouTube. That's it. God, I forgot then. We do a group page for the shop that we called it Underpants on the Outside. That was Adam's idea.
Hello.
Plus all over Facebook.
Yeah, but it's on Facebook. So if you wanted to follow us talking about all the new stuff that comes out, that's what we do. So feel free to join. Actually, that's a very good point to announce.
What that you've just made?
It's a very good point I've just made.
Yeah.
I have got a massive,
Okay, this is going south very quickly.
massive pile
Yes.
of graphic novels
Okay.
that I don't particularly want.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, I thought I'd start giving them away.
Mhm.
So, I thought the best way to do it is you've got to join the group. So you've got to join Underpants on the Outside,
Yeah.
and then message me
On there or
on
private?
Facebook.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, message me privately if you
Yeah.
like.
Text me. My
Yeah.
number is.
No.
Yeah.
Message me through the Underpants on the Outside page and give me the correct answer to a question or a password. No, we won't do a question.
No.
Let's do a password. So we need to come up with a word or a sentence or something that people have to send me
Yeah.
in order to win a graphic novel.
Okay.
It might not be a brilliant graphic novel,
No.
but I'll send it to them. So, what do I get people to say?
Don't know. What you could do
What?
is just bring, say, 5 of them in, name them on the podcast, and then the people can say which one they want.
Don't know.
And
But
whoever
we've
gets
gotta
first
get a-
or whatever.
I don't know.
We'll work that out.
But I need something for them to say. So think of a word or a saying or something.
Tenetum.
Tenetinbra.
Tenetimber.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tenetinbra. That's a very nice Tenetinbra you're wearing.
Thank you. Okay, so if you want to win the graphic novel, join the group Underpants on the Outside and private message me the word Tenetimbre. If you don't know what it is, look it up.
Yeah.
But then, we'll see what it is.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a couple of weeks before this goes out anyway. And then we'll just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some good ones in there, some good graphic novels. It's worth doing.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to cost you anything. I'll send them to you for free.
Cool.
Or rather, I'll get James to pay for it.
Yeah.
It ain't going to cost me anything either.
No.
Hey.
Apart from buying them in the first place.
Yes.
Right, okay. So, what else?
I have, in preparation
Ooh.
for Ghost in the Shell, I got very excited the other night. This is something totally different. I've just remembered.
Is that the reason why you had your computer on with no volume?
Yes. No. There was a release, like a pre-release event in Japan for Ghost in the Shell.
What, the new movie?
The new movie. It was basically it was the shelling title sequence. So if you've seen the old movie, the shelling sequence is where they're building the body. That's the shell. That has some Ghost in the Shell. The ghost is
Spoilers.
Ghost is the person inside, or the whatever it is. But it was the guy who scored the movie, playing it live, and it was the live title sequence with a choir and everything while they were watching this thing, and it was amazing. I was going to post it on the group, but I thought, no, I might not do that. Well, because there's about an hour of stuff before it. So I'll just post this like hour and a half video on the group.
Can't you find a smaller?
I've tried, but there's nothing. It's all filmed with cameras. It wouldn't put across for someone who didn't know what it was how good it was, and it was poor quality. But it was enough to get me excited.
It's definitely looking good. I'm looking forward to watching it.
In preparation for it, I've been watching some Ghost in the Shell stuff, and I've been watching Ghost in the Shell Arise. Have you ever heard of this?
Nope.
There was a new. It was 6-part TV, made for TV. It's about. I think they're about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour long each one, but it's a reimagining of the original story. So it's the same characters, the same. Section 9 is still there.
So it's sort of like an Ultimates.
It's it's exactly that. It's an Ultimates, but it shows you them putting the team together. In every episode, they get little bit further, closer to getting the team together. And I actually think it's better than the original movie.
Blind.
I prefer the original movie because I'm a hipster and that's what I do. But I actually think this is better.
Okay.
It seems, it's all hand drawn again. Still, I think it looks incredible, sounds incredible, and I would recommend anybody who's listening to watch it in preparation for the movie, or you can just watch the original movie, which is probably better in preparation, but because that's where the story comes from. I assume it's going to come from that. So
this TV show, does it expand on certain bits from the movie to make them even bigger?
It's totally different.
It's a completely different story.
Absolutely different.
So same characters, different story.
Same characters, different story. Different backgrounds for the characters.
Oh right.
Everything. Yeah. But it's really, really worth watching. Okay. If you can find unless you mind reading subtitles. If you can find a dubbed version, watch the dubbed version. It's dubbed really well.
Okay.
By the original cast as well, I think most of them who did the film.
Yeah. Alright. The thing that I've been doing this week was, like I said before, I started watching the Lethal Weapon TV show.
I've heard good things.
It's alright.
Yeah,
it's
heard
pretty good.
Things.
I was quite surprised. It's definitely a throwback to...
It's a buddy cop movie show, right?
You could they've definitely got the emotional feel
Dukes
of
of
the movies.
Hazzard,
No, shut up. They've definitely got the feel of the movies.
Yeah.
There's certain bits lifted from the movies, and it's literally like scene for scene almost. It does suffer from cars explode when they get shot once.
Yes.
It's that type of.
Yes.
I'm not saying
Hollywood physics.
Yes, I'm not saying it's as bad as the A-Team, but it's still a bit hang about. Like you jumping through windows and not getting cut. No, I don't think so. Or guns not running out of bullets. Oh, only when the plot dictates that they do.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. But the production values, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
And it's all right. And I haven't watched a TV show like this for ages. I never went down the whole NCIS or that for ages and ages. So it's a nice change for the stuff that I actually watch. because it's mainly superhero-y stuff because there's so much of it and I want to keep up with it.
Yeah.
So it made a change. But if you've got nothing else to do, it's all right. I think I'm up to like episode 12. I think it's worth watching.
Might have a look.
It's all right. Reagan, what have you been doing this week?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Adam,
Yes.
what have you been doing this week?
I've been playing The Witcher a lot.
Pushing bandits off.
Pushing bandits off of high
Mountains.
things. Yeah. But there's a trophy attached to it, so I'm just all I'm doing is wandering around looking for places that are high up with bandits, so I can push them off, like Darth Vader. Not actually like with the Force, not like just dressed as Darth Vader, prodding them off the edge.
Oh, if you could dress up as Darth Vader on The Witcher, I'll play it.
Yeah. Well, just play it anyway.
No.
And pretend.
I can't because I can't dedicate like
Like I said to you
5
earlier,
months to playing it.
I've played it for 12 hours possibly, and I've done nothing
Apart from pushing bandits
apart
off
from
of high
pushing
things.
bandits off of high things, and grabbed a few herbs here and there, and played some Gwent.
See, that doesn't appeal to me.
Gwent is almost better than the actual game. The game in
Really?
The Witcher is almost
Gwent.
better than The
It's
Witcher.
magic, isn't it? Basically.
But yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a card game
So you're
Yeah.
playing a card game
in a computer
In
game.
a
in a
game.
computer game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really
See,
good.
Graham looks confused
Yeah.
now.
Well, again, there's a trophy attached to it. So you've got to do it.
See, I haven't
Achievement
played.
unlocked.
Huh?
Achievement
Oh
unlocked.
yeah, if you're an Xbox player, but I'm not.
He gets
Those
trophies.
Trophies.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, oh, he's better than yours because it's a trophy. Yeah.
My virtual achievement is better than yours.
Is it physical? No.
No, it's yeah, and your point is
Sticking out.
this is
I
descended. again.
know. I haven't played a game for ages, like a long-term one. But today I actually picked up Mafia 3,
Awesome,
so I'm going to play that.
awesome game.
I think that's up my alley.
I think it is right up your alley.
Is it pretty much the Punisher? Is
Yeah,
it?
that's what
Yeah,
I
really
Yeah, it
good
works for
story. Really well story-driven games.
Everything I've seen on it looks really good.
Yeah, 1940s Punisher. That's what I think it is.
Cool.
Or it looks
Yeah, so I'm going to play that this week.
Cool. You'll enjoy it.
I'm quite looking forward to it actually. Hopefully, it's going to get my mojo back for playing games because I've lost it over the last year. Right, what else happened? Oh, Into the Badlands. Has anyone seen this? It was Amazon exclusive.
No.
No.
Well, I say it was Amazon. It's an AMC, so the same as The Walking Dead. It's called Into the Badlands. It's like I think, because I haven't watched it myself, I think it's like a post-apocalyptic, but they're all like samurai, ninja-y type characters.
Right.
It's supposed to be really good, and it was one of those shows that the people that have seen it have gone, why isn't anyone else watching this? It's really good. Everyone should watch it.
Hey, is that the show that they did a comp for that was tagged along with my Suicide Squad?
Exactly, yes.
Into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands, right? But the reason why it caught my eye is because season 2 is coming out and they've just announced a new actor joining the cast. Nick Frost.
Ah.
Yeah, I did exactly the same.
Is it a
Yeah.
comedy show?
No, it's like a sci-fi type show. Post-apocalyptic Mad Max with swords, basically.
It'll be
I
interesting
think.
to see Nick Frost in a serious role. 'Cause
Then
I
again,
don't
Yeah.
think
he
I've
did play a
seen
drug
him.
dealer once, didn't
What,
Did
in
he?
Attack the Block?
he? Yeah.
That's not really a serious role.
That's a brilliant film.
It is a brilliant film, but it is definitely not a serious role.
I completely forgot he was in that movie until I watched it for the
Yeah.
second time.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Graham,
great.
have you ever seen Attack the Block?
No.
Right, you've got to watch Attack the Block. It's really good.
It is.
Oh no.
It is really good.
It's really, really good.
Don't keep giving me things to watch.
Oh, that was the other thing as well. Is
What?
anyone watching Mystery Science Theatre yet? On
No.
Netflix?
No, I asked Raven, and Raven went, I can't do it.
So apparently, one thing I didn't realise
yeah, she did.
was it's a new series.
Oh,
There
is
is a
it?
new series.
And this is the new series.
I think they've got a lot of the old stuff on there, but also either it's on there now or it's going to start is a new series
Oh, okay.
of Mystery Science Theatre, which will be interesting to see because it could be movies that it could be like Point Break, stuff like that, movies that we grew up watching, which
See, I
would be
think that
would be awesome to watch Mystery Science Theatre.
I think that would be better, in my view.
Well, the
'cause it'd
newer
be-
stuff.
Yeah, like newer films, and then just rip the piss out of newer films like Point Break or like The Matrix or something. Films that have
any Keanu Reeves movie apparently.
Any Keanu.
Hey, John Wick's great.
I like, and I spoke about it last week. I like Constantine. It was a good movie.
Nah.
And John Wick.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
That's dated now.
It is dated.
Very dated. God, I started watching a bit of Wayne's World the other week, God. And I had to turn it off after 10 minutes. How the hell did I ever find this funny?
That has dated pretty bad.
It was really bad.
Yeah, what did we watch in here? We watched something in the shop. I think it was Dogma.
Oh yeah.
That has not aged well, unfortunately.
No, it's a very 90s movie,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still good in places, but it
has its moments, but I don't know. Come on.
All right, what else happened? Henry Cavill has joined Mission Impossible 6. I haven't watched Mission Impossible 5 yet.
Which one was the fifth one?
Ghost.
One in the desert.
Cool.
No,
the fifth one was him trying to get on a plane.
The one where he jumps in a whirlpool water.
Look him up.
I haven't watched it.
It's alright. It was a Mission
I
Impossible.
own it, I bought it, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Simon Pegg's in it.
It's because I was going to get Raven to watch all of them again. Raven, can you remember any of the Mission Impossible films?
He's on the side of a building when there's a sandstorm coming. That's all.
That's
That's
the
the
one
fourth
before this last one.
And that's all you can remember?
Yes.
I remember.
I need to watch them all again.
Wasn't Philip Seymour Hoffman a baddie?
Yes.
An awesome baddie.
Yes.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Or it's like you got Fast and Furious 8 coming out.
I'm not interested.
I've only watched the first one. But
apparently Tokyo Drift is the only good one.
I wouldn't mind watching them just to say I've seen them.
Why?
I would.
That's ridiculous.
Because they look like ridiculous action movies.
They are.
Yeah.
But I like ridiculous action movies.
Well,
the
watch
reason
them then.
I know. The reason why I didn't bother in the first place is because it's all car based and I couldn't give a about cars. Not really. But they moved away from that and now it just looks like G.I. Joe. Adam, you're buzzing.
That's not me. Don't know what
I
that
think it
is. My phone is buzzing, but that big noise is not me. That's the trawlers up above us trying to find us. I am ringing. I don't know who that was, so I didn't answer it. And I'm going to Google it.
Who do you owe money to?
Everybody.
Right, I think that's pretty much everything that's happened this week. Right. Read of the week.
Yes.
Did we read it?
Yes.
I know Raven has.
Yes.
Right. This week's read of the week was Green Arrow, Volume 1. Why are you two laughing already?
Green Arrow.
I never said that.
No, but it's all I can hear whenever you say it.
Yep.
Green Arrow.
Green
Arrow. Volume 1. What was it called again? It's Green Arrow, Volume 1.
It's the rebirth.
Yeah, so I know that, but it's got a title.
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow. No more R's is what it's called.
Yeah. Is it? Right, okay. Green Arrow, No More R's, Volume 1, Rebirth.
That's the one.
So, Graham, I'll start with you. What did you think?
I thought it was really good. Although...
Here we go.
No. No, I can see why people that have grown up reading Green Arrow don't like the TV series.
Yes.
Because it's completely different.
Pretty much.
So, where I've seen the TV series beforehand, I'm reading that and I'm going like,
that's not right.
Who the hell's that? That's not right. Who's that? What are they doing? Why is that person?
Yeah, the same characters are in it, but they're slightly different.
Why don't they know each other? Who's that? Why? Yeah, and so I was slightly confused to begin with.
Yeah.
And I yeah, it's completely different from the TV show. Right, let's start again. So I started reading it again. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Oi!
Yes.
Put football down.
It wasn't football, it was that number. Apparently it's a scam number. That's 3 in 2 days. I've had 2 emails from PayPal apparently telling me that I've bought stuff in Indonesia. Which I haven't.
What have you been doing?
I bought a wife. And
what's his name?
Ingram.
Ting Tom.
And
Ting Tom from Tooting.
And that apparently they're
Biggest
O2.
dickers.
But they're not O2. Anyway, what were you talking about? I wasn't listening to a word you were saying.
No. You'll have to listen to this. Well, that's what I think of him anyway.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Me too. I agree with you because I haven't read that much Green Arrow in the past. There's been a few little stories where he's crossed over. He's been in the Justice League a couple of times, but I haven't read that much. So when I started reading this, and Raven was the one that decided I want to start reading Green Arrow with the Rebirth titles. So I started reading it, and you're right. It's like, well, if you're used to watching the TV show, it doesn't quite match up.
It doesn't translate, does it?
It doesn't really. And the characters in the comic, although they're in the TV show, they're slightly altered and they're slightly different. I mean, obviously there's parallels that you can draw between the two.
Yeah.
But it is slightly different. I kind of hope that they're going to get to the point in the TV show, and I think it's going to happen this year, where, because in the comic, everyone knows that Oliver Queen is the Green Arrow. Even when he was mayor, it's like, yeah, I'm the Green Arrow, and they went, all right, you can be mayor then. Whereas in the TV show, no one knows that they're the same person. So I think that's where this one's going to finish. I think he's just going to basically do an Iron Man and say, I'm the Green Arrow. And that's probably where this season will finish. But that's just me guessing. But it's an enjoyable read. Yeah. It's a fun comic, really. I haven't been reading them every single month. Raven usually stockpiles and then gives me like 4 or 5 in one go, and I just sit there and read the lot. But I like it. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Raven, you've been reading it since it started, so what do you think?
Well, I like it enough to buy it.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
I'm spending money on this.
Yeah, his own money.
Wow.
I know. You want it, you buy it.
Exactly. And he's trying to make me buy other issues now.
What a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
tut.
Where's the shopkeep?
Yep.
Give me all your money.
Honey.
What?
I thought the next line was all your hugs and kisses too.
Yeah.
Carrying on.
No, I'm still enjoying it. Like, it's still going straight ahead. Like, it's still going with the same story.
It has
Really?
been one long story.
Is it?
Yeah. He hasn't even caught the main bad guy yet. It's up to issue 18.
That's good.
That's a big story.
It is pretty big. Yeah. But and the artwork is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
enjoyed
really
the artwork.
bright, really colourful.
Yeah, he's good.
It
It really suits that book.
Yeah.
Wow.
That particular artist, he doesn't do it all the time, and you can really tell the difference when in later volumes the art style changes quite drastically, and even though it's a continuation from one issue to the next, the story, the artwork changes significantly. You're like, whoa, that's so much better than that one. But I can't remember what the artist is called, but he's good, and it looks fantastic. It's bright, it's colourful. It reminds me of what reading comics is supposed to be like. It's a proper comic.
It was an incredibly easy book to read.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just flowed so well.
Right, so
It was really
Adam
well
hasn't
written.
read it. Right, sorry. Adam hadn't read it when he got here this morning.
No.
So you've read it today, have you?
In between him telling me to put it down and work and me saying no.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
It got to the point where he was going, I'm not reading it really. And then it was like 5 or 6 times after that where he was going, I'm not reading it. And he just went, you know what, I'm reading it, leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to stop reading it. It was so well written. I was surprised. When you say Green Arrow, when you say Green Arrow, I wasn't expecting a lot. Because I have seen some of the show, and it's the only exposure to the Green Arrow I've had is the TV show, really.
Yeah.
And it's awful. I really didn't like it. It was only the first season. I just couldn't get past it. I really liked the idea of the character and his Genesis story, which is pretty.
It got better after season 1.
I have heard that, but that means I've got to sit through season 1.
No, just skip to season 2.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, just do it.
I can't skip episodes.
No. But I was really impressed with the comic book. Really impressed.
Would you want to read more?
Yes. Yeah. I think once it was an effort to sit down with it because
Oh,
I'm just
an effort to sit down. Oh,
Well, I know, but you know what I mean. You're just being obtuse now. And then
oh God, Rob's getting me to read
Yeah.
something else again.
but then once you get going, it was great. It was good.
Yeah, it's like Aquaman. You know, I hadn't really read that much of it in the past.
No.
Or even like Wonder Woman, you know,
Yeah.
but now they've started doing the Rebirth stuff, it's like, actually, this stuff's really good.
That was better than Aquaman. The Aquaman comic.
Yeah?
I read. Yeah. I think so. I enjoyed it more anyway. Not just because of the characters. I liked Aquaman's character in that book. It was just the story. It wasn't quite as engrossing, I don't think, as that one. As the one in Green Arrow.
Okay, cool. Right, so, read of the week. Next week, we're going to read Papergirls. I didn't have a clue what it was.
I still don't.
It's an image title. For the last couple of months, it's been at position 2 on the Diamond Top 50
Right.
trade
okay.
paperbacks.
Sorry.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because I've googled that phone number, right? And it's a website called Who Called Me. Just you know,
Yeah.
if you ever
Yeah.
have a phone, look at the last comment. No, the very last one down the bottom.
Yeah, you can't even read that out because it will just get bleeped.
yeah. Just one word. That's
Yeah.
it.
See you next Tuesday.
Yes.
That's the one.
So, Papergirls. It's been at position 2 on the Diamond Top 50 trade paperback lists
Yeah.
for the last 2 months in a
2
row.
months, yeah.
And I didn't have a clue what it was, so I deliberately ordered in a couple of copies just to see what it was.
Have you had a look at it?
I read it a couple of weeks ago.
What do you think? Or you're not going to tell us?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I just want you to read it completely cold. Don't look it up.
So I have,
Literally,
to, I have
just
to go home and get naked and read it
if you like.
in the garden. And
Yes.
be completely cold.
No, do it down the beach.
No.
But it's. I know Raven. Well, he said that he read it. Raven, did you read it?
That's a no.
No.
If I ever saw one.
I
Yeah.
just watch Stranger Things again.
That's a good thing to do instead, to be fair.
We're going to place bets on who actually reads it and how far people get.
Well, it depends on how much money you're going to put on it. Because if anyone bets against me and I win money, I'll read it.
Okay, how
You
about
never took the bet last week.
right?
That's
all right,
very
the
true.
bet is.
What was the bet last week?
the bet
The
is.
bet was that I wasn't buying all the tie-ins and everything to
Yeah, well,
Secret
we'll still
Empire.
wait for that. That's a gentleman's bet. That is.
No, that's not. You said no, I'm not betting.
Right, okay, this is the bet,
Some of
right? And you don't even get to take it or leave it. This is the bet.
Mm.
If you don't read it, I get to punch you in the.
I don't accept that.
No, what did I say? It doesn't matter if you accept it or not.
That's not how it works.
It does.
That's
Just
not
make
how
sure
the
you
world
read
works.
it.
I can't go down the road and say, right, unless you run away now, I'm going to punch you in the balls. Well, yes, I gave you the option.
That's exactly how it works.
All right, I'm going to try it later.
In most cases, that doesn't even come out of people's mouths. They just do it anyway.
Yeah, well, it is Newport.
But that's the read of the week. I'm interested to hear what. Don't flick through the pages. I'm interested to hear what you think. But it's all right.
Ooh,
So
it's pretty.
that's what we're doing next week.
Yeah.
So what is coming in on Tuesday? It's another big week again.
Tuesday.
That's when we get the delivery
Do you?
on a Tuesday for stuff available on a Wednesday.
That's not
So
fair.
Wednesday's comic day.
Is it?
It is.
Not for me, it ain't.
Well, it can be if you wanted to come in on Wednesday.
Nope. Saturday's my day.
Well, what are you moaning for then?
Yeah. It's Saturday. You came in and got your comics today.
I did.
There you go.
Did I say I was moaning?
He did,
He did come over as a bit of a
He
moan,
did,
though.
Was
but
it?
then he does it all the time.
What, when Graham opens his mouth,
Yeah.
you think, oh, fuck, shut up. bloody
It's a
hell."
bit moany, yeah.
I told you before. Wrong one.
Oh yeah.
So, coming in next week, Wonder Woman 19, X-Force Epic Collection, like I said before, Exo Man of War Pre-Order Edition. See, you haven't got a clue what that is. I'll go over that next week.
Yay! I cannot wait.
Batgirl number 9, Batman Beyond number 6, Captain America Steve Rogers 14, Deathstroke 15, Detective Comics 953, Flash 19, Hellblazer 8, Rocket Raccoon 4, Darth Maul number 2.
Oh.
Suicide Squad number 14 and Teen Titans number 6. That's just some of the stuff that we get coming in next week.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. I'll unpack the boxes, put them all in bags.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Oh, God, put them in the right place.
You've got to do your job.
It's going to be terrible.
Come on, I've been sat in this little room for you lot for an hour and a half now. I'm fed up.
No, you're not.
I'm not, you're right. I'm not.
You love it.
So I think that's it. Has anyone else got anything else to say?
No.
Right, so remember the competition. Join Underpants on the Outside.
Say Tenettenborough.
Send me a private message of Tenettenborough.
Or, even better, a photo of you wearing one.
You can't!
I know. But it's funny.
I've got a t-shirt with Tenettenborough.
Well, there you go. Don't send Rob any photos. That was
no, if you send me a photo that I don't like, you're instantly disqualified.
But if you send him a photo he does like,
although even if that does happen, Facebook probably won't do anything about it anyway.
That is very true.
yeah, that's very true.
Very true. Right, and on that public information
Bombshell.
Thank you, Graham. Is that it? Everyone finished?
Yes,
Yeah.
Done? Finished?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
good. We're out of here.
I'm going to watch Iron Fist
Go on
or
then.
play The Witcher. I think it might be Witcher.
Can't you do both?
No,
Why not?
don't really know. I'll have to ask.
Okay.
Who's going to ask?
What the hell's he talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
Well, you're saying things, your lips are moving and words are coming out.
I don't
Who
know.
are you going to ask?
I don't know. I've been sat in this little room with you lot for too
Your mum.
long. What?
Are you going to ask your mum?
No. Well, she won't go.
Can I play this or watch that?
No. Can I do both? What do you mean, why can't I do both? Because I want TV.
Buy another telly.
No. Just do one at a time.
That's what I tend to do. One thing at
Just
a
do
time.
one thing at a time, Rob.
That's why it takes me ages to do stuff.
No.
No. It doesn't take you ages. It just takes you the normal amount of time. It takes Rob less time because he does 5 things at once.
Oh, Christ, no. I can watch something on the telly, play something on my laptop, and play something on my phone all at the same time.
Oh, God, no, I can't do that.
I think he's lying.
Raven, am I lying?
Are we really talking
I
about
don't
this?
know, I don't pay attention.
And he just doesn't care. Right, come on, I've got stuff to do. Christ.
Yeah, see you later.
Right, see you later.
See ya.
Bye.